It's alive. It's alive.
Can you hear me? It can't be saved. It's gotta die.
It's alive. It's alive.
Why are you so anxious to be the one to do it?
It's alive.
Doctor! Demons out of here!
It's alive.
Now, nobody knows how this thing happened. It's really a matter of speculation, and I think perhaps that's for the best. After all, if we find out that the cause is medication that we manufacture and it was administered over a long period of time, well,
What do your interests recommend?
absolute destruction of this thing.
It went down the storm drains.
That's how it can travel the length of the city without anybody seeing it.
Don't touch me. Don't you touch me. They stole my baby. Come on, get down. Did you see it? Did you see? What does it look like?
What are you
Get
afraid
those
of?
cameras out of my face, please. I got
Listen
no
to your other
comment. That had
child.
nothing to do with this.
Will you get that thing out of my face? Get out of the way!
He could have killed you. You know why he didn't? You know why he didn't kill you?
Look out, Charlie!
You've never been exposed to radioactivity in radioactive material or undergone extensive X-rays.
No, Doctor, I told you.
We can't rule out genetic damage.
My department has already cautioned the police about excessive violence. If it could be dispatched with a bullet, or better still, some kind of a gas. Undoubtedly, it is very small, and any kind of bodily harm, especially from gunshots or explosives.
In other words, you want me to sign away the body, is that it?
Well, it's your right. After all, you are the child's father.
comes the experiences of a she-creature. Brought to screen life by Chester Morris, Marla English, Kathy Downs, Lance Fuller, Tom Conway, Frida Inescort, and Ron Randall. It's an adventure into the occult, such as few people have known, and only those who see it can believe.
You're not going for that supernatural hokum of his.
I don't really know what I'm going for. I know he's a killer.
Now you are traveling back through time and space. Farther, farther back, back.
Under his spell, she was both herself and another being. The she-creature seeking life sustenance from the stolen heartbeats of others. She was a woman born to be loved, and two men wanted her. One, a man whose powerful mad mind controlled her every reflex except her love.
No!
The other, willing to fight any odds for her love.
You've been living in shadows. I want to bring you back to life.
Society dances to hide the hysterical terror caused by their sudden intimacy with death. Forever closer comes the she-creature. You'll never forget.
Good evening, goblins and ghouls, and welcome to the Friday Night Scream Stream. I'm your host, Spakenstein, joined as always by my very good friend, Mr. Evan Sink.
Good evening, everyone. How are we doing tonight?
How are we doing? So how are you doing tonight, Evan?
I'm feeling fine. It is Friday. We are cruising into the weekend, and we've. I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but I was looking forward to tonight's films. So
yes. As I'm sure a lot of you out there are as well. Me too. We will get into it, but it's so nice to already see all of our good friends already in the chat. Alana, good to have you back with us. Nice to see you. Kathy's in here. Hello, Kathy. Scott Miller, welcome. Sears is in the house. Welcome, Sears, just in time. Old Radios, welcome, Old Radios. I have to get started on the Bear sometime soon as well. I told Evan I'm ambivalent on when I'm actually going to start it, but sometime soon. Sally's in here. Sally, thank you for the sunshine.
Yeah, thank you, Sally. Can you believe Sally sent sunshine on the Scream stream?
I couldn't even say. Evan and I realized this is a new tongue twister that I can't even begin to say. Sally sent sunshine on the Scream stream. It's pretty wild. Pretty great.
No, 3 times fast.
Yeah, not gonna happen. So thank you for bringing that to the table tonight, Sally. That's great.
Yeah, hopefully we can bring a little sunshine back.
Hopefully, I think we'll be able to. We got Joe Cola in here as well. Welcome, Joe. I saw James in here. Hope you're doing well tonight, James. It's good to see everybody again. You know, it's Friday. We can relax, unwind if you've had a long week, if you've been working hard. Like Evan's been working for the weekend. So he's
finally Friday, and I think of no better way to just slip right into my reclining layback weekend attitude than right here watching movies, hanging out,
watching some pretty schlocky public domain horror movies.
I'm hoping it's gonna be real schlocky.
Well, again, as is I like to do with all my seasons. I like to follow certain patterns, like for the time of year, the certain season, kind of sync it up with what I did the year before. So that we take very little, literally during the summers with Summer of Schlock. But one of the patterns that I've adopted in Summer of Schlock is picking certain schlockmeisters to highlight. And I think one that we've enjoyed the most during the summers are the films of Larry Buchanan, who called himself a schlockmeister, if that gives you any idea of his reputation. And he did some pretty wild, what I've seen referred to as a lot as Z-grade horror films that we've seen a few of during our summers. And we've seen 3 so far. We're going to be adding a 4th to the table tonight. With
it feels so lucky that they're all in the public domain.
So as far as I can tell, they are.
Okay.
But they also do have copyright notices on them. So But that doesn't stop new outfits from putting their own copyright notices on this movie that already has a copyright notice on it. And it's just a whole thing. But as far as I can tell, most of the Larry Buchanan horror films that were a part of a series, which we'll talk about tonight, are considered to be public domain. So we're watching the last of this series of films tonight, and it's 1969's It's Alive. And you gotta, there's an exclamation point, and that's
so you do have to say it like that with some emphasis.
Some emphasis, so as much as you can muster. But yes, this is a little bit of a. I guess it's kind of a sci-fi, but I would say mostly horror tale. That kind of starts with one of your classic plot devices of people who are out, on a country drive, or they're out traveling somewhere and they take a wrong turn, they get lost.
Okay. Things go poorly.
Things go poorly.
I feel like, so remind me the other ones that we have seen from Mr. Buchanan, because I feel like I feel like we've seen a setup like that before.
I think so. So thank you for
thank you, Ilana.
goat trophy.
Thank
Ilana.
you. Our golden goat.
The golden goat. Let's put it in our trophy case. Yeah, so we've seen Creature of Destruction was the first one that we saw, which that and most of again, there's a series of 8 films that he did that were mostly remakes of old 50s sci-fi, and I guess some early 60s sci-fi films produced by this studio, American International Pictures. They wanted like color remakes for television of these old movies, so they hired Larry Buchanan, and his company was Azalea Pictures, so it's the Azalea series. So we've seen Creature of Destruction, we've seen the Eye Creatures, which is about like the teenagers and these aliens land in town.
Looking aliens.
Right.
They're native eyes, I guess.
Yeah, it was kind of, the costume was really strange. And then last summer of Schlock, we watched Curse of the Swamp Creature. And that was, I think that we were out in the swamps for sure. Remember, we were on the riverboat a lot, I think, like just riding around. That was a lot of fun. But I think that had more of like, there were scientists going out, or there was like, there was very specific expedition. It wasn't necessarily that like people getting lost kind of thing.
Yeah, I must be getting that mixed up.
Well, we've seen that before.
Yeah, that's a different director I think I'm thinking of. But
we've definitely had a few of those. I mean, again, the most prominent one that we'll see how it compares to tonight's film that I can think of is Manos, which again, you think about the beginning of that couple kind of takes a wrong turn, kind of gets lost, and they end up in this kind of very frightening situation.
Strange circumstances.
Yeah, that's what we have tonight. But this involves a little more kind of, I don't know, some elements from other movies as well. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
It's
based on the other. Thank you for the little refresher there. Based on, I think, hopefully a through line we'll see tonight is a cheap monster costume. Like,
we have a very good. I have a good fact on that.
Okay.
Again, there's a lot of commonalities between Larry Buchanan's films, and we'll talk about those tonight. Whether it's cast, whether it's some of the editing choices, some of the acting choices. There's certain,
what makes it a series.
Yeah, there are certain touches that are like pure Larry Buchanan, really, really blue day for night. That really doesn't look very good. That's a staple, so hopefully we get some of that.
Gosh, I forgot about
day
for night.
As we watch the movie, I'm sure it will trigger more things. We're like, wait, I remember that in the other movie when the choppy editing, or the really like cutting in, cutting out, like so. I love it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're speaking of fun. It's not just a movie that brings the fun. It's also a little cocktail that Evan mixes up for the evening's film. So I guess that's
I think that's the bell. I believe it's a certain time. It could be Schlocktail Hour. Anyone?
Ding 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 ding.
So it's almost Independence Day here in the States, but this week we are going to be remembering a different king, and so bear with me here. Last week I can't remember who brought it up, but somebody said that we should do a banana cocktail, and I said that I felt like I had maybe, like I'd done kind of the obvious things to do with bananas and cream, bananas and chocolate. I don't know if we did bananas and coconut. Might save that for later, but I was, just kind of ruminating on that this week and thinking like, okay, there's got to be something else we can do with bananas. Like we're doing it's summer of Schlock till hour. Like there's got to be, I can throw something weird in here and make something with this. And I kind of came up with two ideas that I ended up mashing together, like a mashed banana.
Ooh, okay.
I thought, wouldn't it would be weird if you did like some kind of banana sour, like a whiskey sour, but incorporating banana in some way. And then I also thought, one should be pretty obvious combination. Haven't gone for yet. Banana and peanut butter.
Oh, okay.
Of course. I mean, yeah. If you're not from the States, I don't think peanut butter is as big of a thing outside.
Really?
I think it's an American thing.
Oh,
but
okay.
I love the stuff. I love peanut butter.
I like. Okay, I don't want to
do you like
put a debate in the middle of your thing, Evan, but I'm a crunchy guy. I'm just gonna say.
I like crunchy. Usually I go for the crunchy. If I was gonna have a peanut butter and banana sandwich, I don't know. I think I might go for the creamy.
Yeah.
Keep it like kind of soft, not too much to gnaw through.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about that, like peanut bananas and peanut butter, like a banana peanut butter sandwich, like Elvis Presley is famous for of enjoying, and so I was like reading more about that, the whole peanut butter banana sandwich thing, and about how like that's like that's like his sandwich now. The king is a peanut butter and banana sandwich with optional honey and or bacon. So I thought, why not? We'll celebrate Elvis this week.
Sure.
So this is what I've come up with: the sour Elvis. It is it's made with peanut butter whiskey, banana syrup, lemon juice, and a little drizzle of honey. So I feel like there's a lot potentially going on there. Garrett, if you don't, when you say do you like peanut butter or not? Because you say
yeah.
Okay. You said I thought you said you didn't like it, but you're a crunchy guy.
No, I do. I love it, and I'm crunchy. Yeah, I am.
Good. Then I think we're gonna be in good shape here tonight.
Well, tell me about this banana syrup. What, did you make that yourself?
I did. I found a recipe online that unfortunately it didn't yield as I really should have like doubled it. Cause like usually when you're making syrup, you just like boil some sugar and some water, let it dissolve, and then let it cool down. With this recipe, what was kind of interesting, you take the bananas and you like mash them up in the sugar and just let it sit for like a few hours to let the sugar infuse with banana. Then you cook it with a little bit of water, and like but just like a little bit, because as the banana cooks, it releases more water. And then you just let that whole thing cool. Just like take the pan off the stove, let it cool, and then put it in the fridge overnight, and then strain that business, and you've got some like really delectable banana syrup. It's
okay, that's cool.
I tasted it earlier. It's quite good.
All right, very nice, and welcome, Corbs, aka Steve. Good to see you in here tonight. Happy Friday. Evan's just
we're gonna give this a shake.
Getting this schlocktail shook up.
We're getting shook.
Or come on, Evan. All shook up.
All shook. Should go to show you. Are you big on Elvis?
I get into. I
don't dabble. I don't know.
I dabble. The hits. I wouldn't say I'm a deep cut.
Sure.
Elvis guy.
I feel like Elvis is a little before our time, which is a weird thing to say on this program. But
come on,
like,
even my music tastes. Come on, let's not.
That's true.
I stick to around about the same decades as well. No, I don't go as far back as the 30s, but maybe every once in a while an older song sneaks in there. But yeah, I mean, 60s, 70s. I enjoy Elvis for sure. So, I don't know how many peanut butter banana sandwiches I've had in my life, to be honest with you. I think it's something.
Usually go just for the peanut butter and jelly before
But isn't
banana,
the Elvis recipe isn't it like fried in a whole bunch of butter or something crazy?
Yeah,
it's like
something like extra cholesterol as much as you can pack in.
Right. All right.
I'm getting a lot. I'm getting the peanut butter.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
All right. Well, I say we dive in to this biz. Here's to the king. Here's to summer. It's not. I was looking up. I was like, man, please let it be like Elvis's birthday or something this week. It's not. It's not his birthday, not his death day. As far as I know, no significance to. I don't know. Maybe did he like summer?
Maybe. Well,
hopefully.
Hopefully.
Anyway, cheers everybody.
Cheers.
This is the Sour Elvis. Whoa.
I like that a lot.
There is a lot going on in that glass.
I took a small sip.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's like unfolding on my palate. There's a lot going on there.
The peanut butter hits first, and then the banana, I think, kind of comes in later, and it's interesting.
It is interesting. It's like it's good.
It is good.
Question mark.
Well, maybe much like tonight's movie, it's good. No, I don't know that we'll say it's good, but so bad it's good? Question mark.
Maybe.
No, this is not.
It feels like a schlock tale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with that. I like the peanut butter up front.
I do. I
like that a lot. The banana is a little, and I guess the other flavors after that, it's a little like, okay, this is kind of weird. Like,
it is.
I can't
like
place
banana and lemon. It's like it's such a hard thing to place.
Yeah.
It does. Like I like it. It brightens it up a lot. And like the way I think if it was just the banana and just the peanut butter, I feel like it would be a little dragged down a bit more. Yeah, I do need to post this. I will.
Oh, it's my yes. I'll get it up there. I did not get a chance.
I can do that now. Actually, through the magic of technology. Posting this on the Discord.
Thank you, Evan. Yes. I mean, again, I like during the summer the way the schlock tales. It's like, you get adventurous, right?
Mm-hmm.
You try something new.
Really, I'm trying to think outside the box, and like that. I feel like, I mean, banana and lemon. It's. I don't know if I've ever seen it outside of like maybe a smoothie. Yeah, but kind of works.
It does.
It does. It's just weird enough that it works.
Just weird. And I mean, the banana syrup. Like, this is, I guess, the second week in a row now that you've had to make one of the ingredients for the schlock tale, right?
Mm-hmm.
So kudos to you for that.
So remember how like bright neon pink that watermelon juice was last week?
Yeah.
Well, I realized like the next day why it was so pink. It like overnight it like settled out into the like there's just like the tiny bit of watermelon pulp, but the rest of it was just like clear watermelon juice.
Wow.
It was just like where I blended it, and it like, I strained it. I put it through cheesecloth, but it's still just that little bit of pulp.
But the pink was like that made it though.
I liked it. Yeah, I thought that I thought it made it a lot more appetizing than just looking at some clear watermelon juice.
No, it definitely, there was a watermelon candy-ness.
Yeah.
That really, even though you're like, oh, watermelon candy doesn't taste like watermelon, like that tasted like both. Like it It was very good. So yeah, I like this. It's got a good kind of hearty flavor to it. I like the peanut butter. I really like the peanut butter.
I really like that peanut butter whiskey.
It's
Every time
good.
we
It's
break it
very
out,
good.
it's always good.
So, yeah, I think this will be, kind of again, it's offbeat, and I think that'll be good for tonight's film because this is one of those that, people either love it for how inept it is, or they just can't stand it. But apparently this one does have some merits over some of the other Larry Buchanan Azalea films. He made 8 of these, and this one, it's funny because, like I said, the other ones were like based on remakes, except one, Mars Needs Women, which we'll talk about a little more later. I haven't seen that one. That one was more of like an original, but this one wasn't based on a movie that had been made, but actually based on a movie that the studio was gonna make but didn't make. And it's actually based on a short story written by Richard Matheson, entitled Being. And it is, we'll talk kind of more about that unproduced movie later on in the show. It did have a horror actor lined up to be in the film, and so it's got some interesting DNA. This movie does, so we'll see how it kind of stands apart from the Larry Buchanan movies that we've seen so far, or if it's just kind of fits in with the rest of them. I don't know. It'll be interesting to stack them up.
How much of Larry Buchanan's DNA are we gonna see tonight?
If we're lucky, who can tell? No, this is gonna be a good one. Again, we'll be talking about the connections to some of its other movies tonight. But again, one of our schlockmeisters in residence. This is definitely, I think, one that we'll have fun with. So, anything before we get into the exciting beginning of It's Alive, Evan?
Yeah. So, did anyone else notice that first trailer we watched?
Thank you.
We didn't actually mention that, but whenever I was trying to look up anything for this movie, all I could find was the one from 10 years later.
Yeah, it was. I think it was. What was it?
70 something.
Yeah, it was like 6 years later, I think. Yeah, 6 years later. Yes, that one. No exclamation point.
That's how you tell.
That's how you tell. Well, so I told Evan.
It's a
that I just wanted to get this out of the way up front. That's why I put the trailer in at the beginning of the pre-roll.
Just so everybody knows.
It's not that It's Alive. It's not the It's Alive about a mutant baby, also directed by a guy named Larry. It's
yeah, I was reading the Wikipedia article for that one, and I was like, man, this movie sounds crazy.
Yeah, no, the Larry, Larry Cohen did 3 of those movies, and they're apparently very wild. And they the same director did all 3 of them, but like even the third one was like direct to VHS, but it was the original director, so he was really trying to like push where the story went. So it's that's an interesting series, but that is unfortunately not this. And apparently that confusion has happened for decades.
We're actually playing into a established tradition.
Yes, because even I remember as a child, the guide, I think it was IFC, was showing It's Alive, and I thought it was, and it said it was the 70s one with the baby, and then it's the 60s one, and I'm like, what? I don't want to watch this. This isn't right. What is this? I'm not watching this. But now I wish I would have, because I didn't know about Larry Buchanan at the time. I didn't know what that was. But apparently that was a common thing for like guides, television guides, and newspaper like blurbs about what was playing on TV to confuse the two It's Alives. So just to dispel any confusion up front, this is not the mutant baby It's Alive. This is the Larry Buchanan monster movie It's Alive. So
thank you, Garrett.
Well, thank you for bringing that up, because I did want to
PSA.
dispel that up front. Yes. So now you've been warned. So
All right.
I think.
Team Chunky for the win.
Team Chunky for the win. We got Alana on our side. Can't be stopped.
Who you pulling for in the World Cup? Team Chunky.
Team Chunky. All the way Team Chunky. Well, without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get into the exciting beginning of It's Alive right now.
Oh, and Scott, I am using Screwball. I haven't tried those other ones, but...
The poets would have called the place pastoral, the day tranquil. For Leslyn Stearns and her husband Norman, it was another day in a cross-country tour. But as they entered the Ozark Plateau, an ominous feeling invaded the privacy of the car. A feeling that intensified with each turn in the winding highway.
How did this happen?
Where's the music?
There were reassurances from time to time, usually in the form of some familiar landmark. But soon these were behind them. And then it began to rain.
Okay.
I'm getting that ominous feeling.
Feel it for sure. One of those days. No music helps.
There is a legend in these hills that when it rains and sun shines at the same time, the devil is kissing his wife. And speaking of the devil...
Who's the devil's wife?
Look, Norman. An exclamation at something out of time, out of place. Then a simple request to explore another in the strange oddities that dot the roadside of 1,000 highways. Oddities that beckon the traveler to stop and see.
Are we going to stop and see?
No time or place.
I hope so.
And jeopardy can hide behind gentle rain or shine.
So the narrator there, that's actually Larry Buchanan.
Oh, great.
So we've gotten to hear his
And
voice.
if Norman Stearns had known what danger lay, screened by an Ozark forest, he never would have left the highway.
Do you think you could have just cut out this entire narration?
Probably.
It would be very spooky. No music, or I guess we're getting music now, but...
I guess he really felt like we needed that that exposition. We wouldn't be able to figure it out. Here's a couple for a drive in the Ozarks. Spider Creek Camp.
Without the narration, it almost feels a little Blair Witchy.
Yeah, there is like a, unsteady POV kind of feel to it. Camcorder vibes. So Tommy Kirk is kind of the one big name here. We'll talk about him a little more later. He was a Disney actor, one of the early Disney kids that had a so-so career afterwards. So some of these actors, Billy Thurman and Annabelle McAdams, we've seen before. So we'll, I don't know, see if you can remember where they're from.
I'd like to
See
get
them,
the
but get into that.
You've made it worse.
We're almost out of gas.
Blast.
We could at least have been in Los Angeles by now.
That's a Buchanan trademark.
Hard cuts.
Hard cuts. I love it. Yeah, so Scott, if you look into that credit, this is his only paleontology credit. It looks like he mostly was in the sound department on different productions. I don't know why he's credited as the paleontologist here. Maybe he just found the dinosaur attraction on the side of the road.
For you? Go ahead. It's hot out here. Yes, it is. I wonder if you could tell me where this road leads.
Doesn't lead much anywhere as far as I can tell.
According to the map, it should take us right into Wilson National Park.
Not on any map I've ever seen. You must have turned off about 10 miles too soon.
Fine. We're lost. I hope you're satisfied.
My name is Wayne Thomas. Can I be of any help?
I don't suppose you have any spare
There's some
gasoline.
glasses.
No, not really, but there's a farmhouse 3 or 4 miles up the road who might be able to give you a little supply. Would you like a drink?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's not happy.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Sorry to have troubled you.
It's no trouble at all. I'm glad to have been of help.
Thank you.
Are you sure you have enough gas to get there?
We'll make it.
All right. Yeah, Sally, I think that's what it was. He had a book.
Clara, what are you doing out of your cage? I might have stepped on you. You know better than that. Never good mind to put you to bed without your supper. How'd you get out? So that's it. She left your cage door open.
You gotta love a good roadside reptile attraction. Reptiles, 3 miles ahead.
Every rural town needs one of those. The reptile guy.
You can tell by his hat, he's serious.
Honk, honk. Hey, give me gasoline.
What can I do for you?
We're almost out of gas. Have you got any?
Gas.
No, my drum's empty. The truck was due yesterday, but it didn't come.
Well, you must have some, a little. Enough to get us back to the highway at least.
I'm sorry. Truck ought to be here in a minute, though. Why don't you come inside? It's cooler.
Well, we may as well. I don't suppose there's any way of knowing when the truck will get here.
Nah. Where you folks from?
New York. My wife's fond of traveling by car. Unhurried excursions along the scenic byways.
We were on our way to some more snark, okay?
We took the wrong turn.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes people do that, and they end up here. But I can't keep you waiting here. Come inside.
Look, can we telephone to make sure it's on its way? We're in a hurry.
Come on.
Hurry.
Watch your step. Is somebody looking for you? I mean, somebody that might be worried.
No, we don't know. I just don't want to waste any more time.
I see. I don't have a telephone. But don't worry, you'll like it here. You folks go in the parlor.
Hope we get some good zoom lens action tonight. I feel like in Curse of the Swamp Creature we had a good amount.
Why don't you make yourself at home? I'll have my housekeeper make some iced tea. Hello?
Hell yeah.
Hello?
Hot day.
I'll go around whenever I need her. Pardon me.
That's what you need.
Iced tea.
What's the matter with you?
I don't know. It's sort of strange. This house way out here. And that man.
An eccentric. Obviously a recluse. Nothing so strange in that.
Did you see his eyes? They were like a... Norman, I don't like this place.
Well, we're stuck here, and there's nothing to do about it. Except wait.
I'm from the big city. I can't wait.
I hope it teaches you a lesson. You know, I offered to take you to the Bahamas, but no, you insisted on
This dude is
God,
he's such a
I
dick.
lived all my life in New York.
But no.
He hates driving.
I always wanted to
Hates
see the
traveling
rest
by
of the
car.
country. Not just the big cities, but towns and villages. People that live there. I don't suppose you understand.
So there you are. Hiding, are you? Get up.
This cocktail's buck wild.
It is. I like taking this
But don't make
thing
it out.
better.
I've done everything you've asked of me, everything, but not this. No! Not nothing to see them.
Do you hear that? We're supposed to be bringing us some tea, but I think I might be having some trouble in the kitchen.
Now, you will go into that kitchen and get them something to eat and drink while I move that car. And you will keep your big mouth shut.
Yeah, sirs, we can only hope that he would meet the same fate as the brother in Night of the Living Dead. Get his face smashed in.
Hurry, you like I told you. And remember, if they get scared and run away, you'll take their place. Go!
Uh-oh.
Hello. I was just wondering if they made it.
What do you mean?
Well, they were having a little gas problem.
Oh, yeah. Do you know them?
Well, we sort of met up the road a little while back.
I see.
Is something wrong with the car?
Yeah, it won't start.
What seems to be the trouble?
I don't know. Do you know anything about cars?
Well, a little. I'll take a look at it. I've got a screwdriver in the front of my Jeep. Would you get it for me?
Yeah.
What's that? What?
Thank you.
Well, that was a good little cut.
Can I get you something else?
Man, good Samaritan here, first to die.
Would you open the drapes?
Sorry. I can't. Mr. Greavy doesn't like it.
Well, Mr. Greavy will have to make an exception, I'm afraid.
Oh, no!
There, that's better. It's like a tomb in here. My wife was getting nervous.
I'm sure Mr. Greavy won't mind. Just for a while. We'll tell him we did it. Why did you come here? Why? What do you mean?
What are you talking about? What's the matter with you?
Norman, let's get out of here. We can wait in the car. Any place but in here.
Is everything all right? I'm sorry I was so long, but I had some chores to do.
I don't suppose that truck is here yet.
No.
I'm afraid we can't wait any longer. We have to be going.
Where would you go?
Remember, Mr. Thomas? We met a young man earlier back down the road, and he offered to help us.
Oh, I was going to tell you about him. He was here while I was outside.
What?
Yes.
Well, where is he? We can get a ride back with him.
He's being very helpful. He's going back into town. He said he would have some gasoline sent back out to you.
He's gone?
Yes, but he should be back soon.
Oh, we can wait in the car. It's rather stuffy in here.
I'll tell you what.
Out of here.
If you want to go outside, why don't you let me show you my collection?
Oh, well, I don't
Well,
think so.
why not? You're the one who was so anxious to get out of here.
I wish you would.
Let's see his collection.
I'm rather proud of it.
Come along. After all, you were the one who wanted to see some wildlife. This may be the only opportunity you'll get.
Come this way.
He's driving me crazy. He's such a douche.
Right, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Did you capture all of these yourself?
You're right about that.
My hobby.
Oh, look at his eyes.
Rather a dangerous one, isn't it? Living so far from help. In case you were bitten, I mean.
No. Over the years, I've built up a resistance to their poison.
I've let myself get bit on purpose.
They know I feed them.
I'm Snake Man.
Oh.
I'm immune to snake bites.
They call me the Cobra
You
King.
ain't seen my prize. The best part of my collection.
Let's have a look.
I had better not go in.
What nonsense. It won't take a minute. Will it?
It'll be over before you know it.
I like that delivery.
What? Where are they? What? He made that cave, or he made that sign.
You know, he made all this by hand. Come on, we know about people who make roadside attractions. They build it all by hand with some plywood.
This is like way off the way. Way out of the way, but I mean, yeah, I guess people do that. So that's the attraction. It's a single row of caged animals and a cave.
And a cave. A poorly lit cave.
Very spooky.
There we go.
Wow.
This is a cave in Arkansas, Onyx Cave.
There's 2 films this season that have been filmed in caves.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but that's true, yeah.
On location.
On location. Yeah, I mean, hey, like, you get more value this way than if you were in a studio.
Isn't there a light in here?
Wait, I'll turn it
Kevin Wiseman, welcome, Kevin.
I spent every penny I had wiring this thing for tourists. They bypass it with the new freeway. You folks wait here and I'll go turn the lights on for the rest of the cave.
What kind of place is this? Looks like someone lives here.
Norman, let's get out of here, please.
Leslin, for heaven's sake.
Oh, well, I'm going to go back and wait in the car. Norman!
Greavy, open this door immediately. Greavy, come back. I'll give you whatever you want. Greavy, you won't get away with
Take
this.
my wife, please.
Man's insane. He's out of his mind.
I told you. I knew it the minute I saw him.
You told me. I should never have listened to you in the first place. You and your fool notions. Traveling across country in an automobile like a couple of poverty-stricken gypsies. Stopping in every white spot town we come to. Sleeping in motels, eating truck stop garbage.
This room wasn't intended just for us. There have been others here. What do you suppose happened to them?
How should I know? Maybe they're still here.
Why don't you eat?
I'm not hungry.
You're wasteful. That's a sin here in the mountains, you know that. Everything is used again
Only
and
in the
again.
mountains.
Even when it rains, a drop of water falls from the sky and a plant catches it. An insect eats the plant and it falls prey to a lizard. The snake devours the lizard and his blood in turn quenches the thirst of a hawk. So you see, that little drop of water sustains life in one animal after another. You see, each animal is served by another. Each must serve his turn.
A human being is not an animal.
Who can tell?
You can't. That's why you have no right doing the horrible things that you do.
Man has a right to protect himself.
Not with the lives of others. So many others.
Shut up!
He caged those people in self-defense.
How many before that?
Shut up, I tell you. Just be glad I spared you.
Oh, sometimes I wish you hadn't.
Oh?
I didn't mean that.
Sometimes you annoy me, Bella. You make me real mad.
I'm sorry.
Now go into the kitchen and get some food for those folks.
Oh, no.
Now! And by the way, take enough for 3 in case the other one is still alive.
Well, I guess that was smart. And
How long have you been here?
Well, that will take us to our first break. So we are a third of the way through. It's alive.
It's alive.
What are we thinking so far, Evan?
It's man, what a tourist attraction. They got in for free. They get free room and board and free meals by the look of it. So things are really looking up for our New York couple.
Yeah. I mean, come on, like they were broken down, or they were, running out of gas,
completely stressed out from their fast-paced city life.
Maybe this is just what they need.
It's like a spa getaway for them, or they're going to force these people to slow down.
They're gonna learn the error of their ways through this experience. Hopefully, maybe that guy will be less of a dick. Who knows? We can only be so lucky. He's awful. He's so...
yeah. Hopefully that other captive is a little more likable.
Well, yeah. Well, again, he's our former Disney star.
Okay.
So you know what? He's gonna be likable. I guess it'll be him. The wife is likable enough.
More than sure. Yeah. Out of all.
If I sympathize for anybody so far, it's her, and I guess the housekeeper. And we've seen the housekeeper actress and the owner of the attraction, Greeley is that character's name. We've seen both of those actors before here on this show. The actress playing the housekeeper, Bella, is Annabelle Wienick, who was the doctor in Don't Look in the Basement. Remember the one that was the head of the asylum? That you know how that whole thing goes. But she was in that. She was in Encounters with the Unknown. That was the anthology movie that had the story about the portal to hell under the ground that the dude fell in, and the townspeople were all aflutter about it. She was in a few of those. She was actually in a few different movies by Larry Buchanan, and also acted behind the scenes as script supervisor, dialogue director. She was the one that was kind of she could wear multiple hats, and she was a Texas-based actress. As a lot of these other actors, or at least her and the actor playing Greeley, Bill Thurman, they were Texas-based actors that kind of ran in the same circles as a lot of other Texas-based filmmakers, but they got their start with Larry Buchanan. Larry Buchanan gave a lot of people a start. Also, he gave the director of Don't Look in the Basement his start. And, that guy cast both of these actors in his films because she, I think, was also in Keep My Grave Open in a much smaller role. But Bill Thurman was in Keep My Grave Open. He was the hitchhiker in the very beginning of the film who gets killed.
Yeah.
He breaks into the house and then
man, all these connections are crazy.
Yeah, no, that's what the Texas film community was very small, and Larry Buchanan was kind of he kind of started it, really, more or less, kind of started an independent film community in Texas. And then, he got money from a Hollywood studio, American International, to make movies in Texas and around Texas, obviously Arkansas. And so he, he had an in, but then you had a lot of Hollywood studios that started producing movies in Texas. And an actor like Bill Thurman, who's playing our attraction owner, Greeley, he was cast in a few different Hollywood-produced movies that were shot in Texas. Probably the most famous was, or that he had a more prominent role in, was The Last Picture Show, directed by Peter Bogdanovich. He was in that. He was also in a couple Steven Spielberg movies. He was in The Sugarland Express, which was Spielberg's very first movie that was shot in Texas. And he also has a role in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So, and some other like bigger Hollywood movies like later on, and even Annabelle Weinick, like she did some like Hollywood produced TV and movies like through the 80s. So they both kind of had long careers and like were based in Texas, but got like work in the mainstream industry. But they both started with Larry Buchanan. So that's kind of the funny thing, the way that all worked out. But again, they weren't really the stars of this movie. Our guy who was knocked unconscious, that character's name is Wayne. That's again actor Tommy Kirk, and he's kind of the name of the cast here. He had been a big Disney star. He was in Old Yeller. He was in The Absent-Minded Professor, which was remade in the 90s as Flubber. He was in like Disney, like I think it was like Sleeping Beauty. They spent so much money on it, it failed like so bad. Or it didn't fail so bad, but it didn't do like big business. So I think he really pivoted to more like live action family friendly films, kind of starting in the 50s, and then really in the 60s cranked out a whole bunch. And Tommy Kirk was in a lot of these. That at this time though, he wasn't working for Disney. And that was the way that these Azalea movies worked, is that, and that was the quote when Larry Buchanan got hired to do these movies. He said the people from American International Pictures said, we want cheap color pictures, we want half-assed names in them, we want them 80 minutes long, and we want them now. And that was the mandate.
The Azalea series.
That was, yeah. And so, again, like, the magician in Creature of Destruction, Les Tremayne, he'd been a big name actor, or not big name, but prominent. I think, what was it? Curse of the Swamp Creature had John Agar, who was like in a lot of schlocky horror movies, and a drinking buddy of Ed Wood.
Small world.
Yeah, so like you'll find a lot of these like schlocky guys. There are connections.
In the schlockosphere.
Yeah, I think John Agar was also in another one of the Azalea movies, Zontar, the Thing from Venus, which I think we'll get to watch Zontar, I'm not sure. So that was the thing, is these actors that he got for these things had at one time kind of been in prominent Hollywood films, and then for whatever reason had kind of fallen out. It was usually, usually alcohol or drug problems. That was what happened to Tommy Kirk. That was why he got fired from Disney. Alcohol, drug problems, and Disney also found out that he was a homosexual. And so, he also, it sounds like, did some, like, kind of, some untoward stuff. Like, he was really going downhill doing some not good stuff with drugs, with everything. He was working a lot and just kind of ended up getting fired personally by Walt Disney.
Wow.
But like right as he got fired, a movie they did with him was like a hit. It was like The Misadventures of Merlin Jones, and he's like a college kid who's like an inventor, and he can like makes an invention, he can read people's thoughts, and it was a big hit. But so they like had to keep him on for one more movie, and then he started working for the studio that helped produce tonight's film. He did some beach party movies, and then he actually did another one of Buchanan's Azalea films before this. He was in Mars Needs Women, And that's the first trailer that we're going to see during our break. I guess it's more of a teaser. But we're going to see the teaser for Mars Needs Women. He was in that. And I think it was like the same year he did tonight's film, he was working with another schlockmeister, Al Adamson, who was he did that Dracula versus Frankenstein movie from the early 70s with the Afro Dracula and the, not a very good movie. Al Adamson, I wish he had some public domain movies because he was definitely a schlockmeister. And the second trailer that we're going to see is for a movie of his that Tommy Kirk was in called Blood of Ghastly Horror. That might have been the third title it had, because Al Adamson was one of those guys that would like re-edit and retitle a movie like 2 or 3 years after it had been released and continue to make money off of it, because he'd add more footage and put a new title on it. I think Tommy Kirk was in like the second or third iteration of the movie and he was in later footage that was spliced in with some of the older footage. And I mean, Al Adamson could make it work. Like, he did that a lot. I think even Dracula versus Frankenstein started as another movie, was a different movie, then became Dracula versus Frankenstein. You got to take a while to figure out what marketing is really going to work. And, you'll add some other footage, spice it up if you have to. But Tommy Kirk was not happy about, doing these movies, having been a big Disney star. I've got a quote from him. I'll save it for after the break, because he doesn't speak too kindly of working on this film. So we'll get that interesting, colorful quote from Tommy Kirk, but we're going to get these 2 trailers for the Schlockmeisters, Schlockmeister movies that he worked on, Mars Needs Women and Blood of Ghastly Horror. And then when we come back, we'll get into the exciting middle of It's Alive. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Colonel, the message is Mars needs women.
These were the words that startled the world. This was the reason for an invasion that shocked the Earth. Martians, beings from outer space, with one prime objective. Women, Earth women, to help repopulate their dying planet, to bring new blood to an ancient civilization. Beauty and the beasts. Only the beasts were men. Martian men. Every woman checked and double-checked. Only the most perfect, the most beautiful. Is Earth to be ravished because Mars needs women?
Now, human zombies rise from their coffins as living corpses in blood of ghastly horror. Voodoo witchcraft transforms beautiful women into 1,000-year-old mummies.
Joe Corey died, and a psychotic killer was born.
I can't believe it.
It's true. Joe's last days were spent as a hunted mad animal.
See a doctor invent a weird artificial brain component and create an inhuman fiend who commits acts of shocking and brutal horror. It's a frightening and fantastic visit with those who will not die, and they want your company now. We must possess the living to stay alive. You'll see scenes of cruel and unwholesome beings, grotesquely lusting for vengeance as they rip and slash their way out of the grave. The zombies rise from their deathless sleep and stalk the city's dark streets for those lonely souls who will become their next tormented victims. To them, life is a nightmare of fresh corpses and dungeons of terror. Be the dead arise to thirst for the life-giving fluid they must have to keep their rotted bodies alive. The ghastly horror in color, rated PG.
We did.
And we are back. So that was the trailers for Mars Needs Women and Blood of Ghastly Horror rated PG. Yes. I really wish we could watch Jamal Adamson. But yeah, Tommy Kirk definitely, like, that's a long fall from, like, being, you know, Disney's, like, go-to teen, you know, to being, like, working for Al Adamson and Larry Buchanan.
Yeah,
but and he even said, well, let's see. I'm trying to decide if I should save this quote. Maybe I'll save this quote.
Okay. Feeling
it's interesting. But to give you an idea of...
You're teasing this quote now.
I think I'm going to save it. But what I'll do is I'll give you a quote from Larry Buchanan about the making of this movie, because I think it'll give some context to the conditions that they made this, right? He said, he said it was shot in 6 days, is what he said. But the quote he has is, "One day we did 57 setups. We didn't see 1 foot of film until the whole batch came from the lab a week later. 9 days later, we had cut, scored, and printed the film and delivered it to AIP, who made a 5 o'clock deadline for a package to one of their stations. It was frantic. It was a different way of doing movies."
If that's true, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, so, like, you're talking about within, like, less than a month.
Yeah.
You've shot
around
at boom, 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 done.
Edited, scored. I mean, I guess, you know, it helps if you just go light on the music.
Light and grab stock, which is what they're doing here. I definitely recognize some of the music as stock from other films. So, yeah. I mean... he could cut corners. Again, this is the last film in the series, so he's at the peak of his powers of being able to do this.
And I guess, I mean, they are just filming at like at a cave park, right?
Yeah.
At a existing attraction.
Right.
So they don't really have to build anything like that.
Right. And the lighting with the cave hasn't been bad, you know. Like, and welcome Tom O. Hope you're doing well tonight. Good to see you. Yeah, and I mean, again, you know, where we've left off, we're a third of the way into it, and I would say, like, we've had a fair amount going on, right, in that third, you know?
Yeah, I think so.
It started a little slow, you know, but we got the couple, you know, kind of getting stranded, going to this house. We've been getting the tension. And they're trapped, and you know this housekeeper is she's scared. You know, there's a lot going on.
It's tense. I'm feeling it. It's, you know, it's I mean, this kind of situation, kind of a la, like, it's almost like Texas Chainsaw.
Well,
like, just like kind of stranded out here in the middle of nowhere, and you're trapped and at the mercy of crazy folks.
Right. I mean, it's definitely it is a kind of existing trope in horror, and I mean, even again, like we talked about Manos earlier, there's a kind
same
of
kind of deal.
Yeah, there's kind of a prototype there, And, you know, like, you can start to get into, like, talking about American folk horror being that, right? Like, people on a journey get stranded somewhere. Because, like,
Get trapped in the cave.
Right, yeah. Like, they get trapped and they have to face off against this unspeakable horror.
Remind me to never go into a cave.
I mean, if we've learned anything this season, I think it's that, right? Don't catch me in a cave.
You ever been to a cave?
Not real, not like a real
like
cave,
a real cave.
I
went to the cave in Lenville.
How was that?
Pretty cool. Just like this, you know, like there's just a little like, you know, route that they've built like a path through. But I don't know, pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, they're getting their money's worth for the location, I think, which is probably not very much money, you know. But I think again, just the whole setup of the story, all that is very interesting, and you know how much of it is Larry Buchanan and how much of it was a script that the studio already had that was like pretty decently developed, maybe. It just didn't get made, and that's kind of, again, this being based on a Richard Matheson story. Richard Matheson worked for that studio during the early 60s, wrote a lot of the Edgar Allan Poe movies that Roger Corman directed for American International Pictures, and so probably at some point sold them the rights to this story. They had a screenwriter write up a script, and apparently it was intended to star Peter Lorre. I'm guessing as the
bad guy?
Yeah, as the bad guy. And even Elsa Lanchester, who played the Bride of Frankenstein, as I'm assuming the housekeeper. So two big horror names.
Okay.
It probably would have been
a little different.
It would have been a little different, a little more stylized. Probably. It wouldn't have the Texas flavor that that you're bringing up, that it has this really kind of
it's
regional
got
feel.
That rural taste to it.
Yeah, you would not have that with Peter Lorre and Elsa Lanchester. And it apparently wasn't made because Peter Lorre passed away. So, unfortunately. But it seems like AIP was just kind of sitting on this property. I was like, give it to Buchanan. We need one more. You know, like, we need one more for the package. We don't have any more movies for him to remake, so let's give him one we didn't make. And yeah, I mean, so far it's pretty engaging. We'll see. I mean, again, we kind of know what we're heading toward, but you know, we can spoil it. So. But as of now, the people are trapped in the cave, and
chilling in the cave.
Housekeeper's gonna bring them some dinner,
some
grub. So,
cave food.
Cave food.
You eating a cave?
I guess you'd want something hot, right? Because it'd be cold in a cave.
It's gonna warm you up.
Yeah. But you know, she's cooking for these captives. It's probably just gonna be like gruel, right? Some kind of hot porridge.
Some of that Ozark porridge. Unsalted grits.
Yeah, tastes terrible.
No butter.
But it's gonna fill you up real nice. Oh, no butter?
It'll stick to your ribs. They're prisoners. They don't get butter.
No. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the intentions are.
Right, yeah, he's part of the act. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and get into
I mean, probably, actually, right? We're putting these snakes back into it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
been
point.
The whole thing. They didn't have to include the snakes if they're not. These are Chekhov's snakes.
Yeah, when are the
That's my
snakes?
prediction.
When are they biting? Snake's gonna bite at some point. See, I love that. Chekhov's snakes. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get into the exciting middle of It's Alive right now.
We're in a cave behind Mr. Greavy's zoo.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Asked me to look at this. It was your car. Yes.
He must have hit you and dragged you in here.
Why would he do that?
Frankly, I was hoping you could tell us.
This guy's too nice.
Looks like we're prisoners here.
We're prisoners.
Okay, I think we're back. Should be good. Don't know what that was about. Sorry. Should be okay. Sorry. Should be okay. Make sure everybody's back with me here. We're back.
Are we back?
Good. I don't want to continue on until I make sure we're Gucci. Not seeing any. Maybe need a minute. Not seeing any. Maybe need a minute.
Man, imagine having a cave under your house. Wild.
Yeah, I mean, hey, like good property, you know, like.
That's just barbarian.
Yeah, it is just barbarian. It's exactly what it is. But I've refreshed the chat to see if I'm getting lots. Someone said I'm getting lots of buffering. Okay, so I'm seeing. Are you getting new chats? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Bam.
Are we back?
We're back.
Ish.
I gotta see why we're dropping frames. I gotta see why my internet is like boning me right now. I think I just need to. I'm on one of those mesh systems, so I think I've just got to kick it around to one of the other ports, and we'll be okay. Yeah, I think I'm.
Do some IT here.
Just some quick IT. Figure out where the hell I'm at right now. Why am I in the office? Send me to the main room. All right. Hopefully this will send our connection up. We'll see. Give it a circuit. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of happen out of nowhere.
Yeah, I forget how many episodes of Twilight Zone Richard Matheson did.
Okay, we should be good. All right, you are back. Okay,
we're back.
All right, let me just make sure I'm not dropping. I'm still dropping some frames. Maybe a little bit, but should be good. Should be getting back to it. Turn my Wi-Fi off on the phone. I don't know. We don't have a bunch of people in the house like we did last week, so shouldn't be having as many problems. Turn off that Wi-Fi and see if that helps. Banish ye gremlins. Let's see. Give it just a few more seconds, and then we're still dropping some frames, unfortunately. So let me kind of push through that real quick. Okay. Still dropping those dang frames. Let me know if we're getting better or if it's still. I don't think it's as bad, but I've turned off the Wi-Fi. Yeah, Richard Matheson, like his output is so extensive. It's kind of.
Yeah, he wrote so much. I'm like looking back through the episodes of Twilight Zone that he did. I forgot that he did Nightmare at 20,000 Feet.
Yeah, I mean. You've seen most.
Oh, yeah, I've seen all of Twilight Zone.
You've seen all of it.
Yeah.
He's seen it all,
seen
folks.
It all. Cover to cover.
Cover to cover. Okay, we're good. I think we're not dropping any more frames. So. Hallelujah.
We're back.
We did it. All right. Let's I'm here. I'm just you're good. Embroider away. We're getting back into this dang movie. right now.
Well, answer me. You could both go to jail for this, you know.
Norman, let me talk to her. What's your name?
Bella Pittman.
I'm sure all this isn't your fault, Miss Pittman.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it isn't.
Miss Pittman, could you please...
There's never been 3 before. He said there'd be 3.
Miss Pittman, could you please tell us what this is all about?
Oh, I couldn't.
Can you help us?
Is there a way out of here?
Oh, I'd like to help you. I'd like to. Oh, but I can't.
Why?
Because then he'd let it have me.
It?
The thing. Oh. I've got to go.
Mrs. Pittman, could you please at least leave us the lantern?
Yes, we'll need it.
Please?
Please. Please. Thank you.
How's she scooting out of here?
Poor woman.
Wow. She's frightened to death, Mr. Greeley.
And of the thing, whatever that is.
She said Greeley would give her to it if she tried to help us.
Rubbish. Obviously, she's in on it, too.
You know what?
On a plot to frighten us, so they can bleed us of every cent we've got.
It may account for you, Mr. Stearns, but they don't stand to make too much off an assistant professor of paleontology.
Just stumbled into it because you happen to have seen us come here.
Maybe.
Good to
maybe
know.
so.
Love the exposition.
You're not going down there.
There's something down there. I want to find out what it is.
You actually take this, thing business seriously, don't you?
Well, I don't know. You may have a python or an anaconda or something. Besides, it may be a chance to get... Look, I'll tell you one thing. That woman was genuinely scared.
She really was.
I might be able to find a way out of here.
Earlier, didn't that
No
guy
point in
have a
both going with
shovel,
me, it's
like,
okay.
hanging off of his belt?
If I find anything,
Is that
I'll be
because
right
he's an assistant professor of
Very much.
paleontology? Is that how we're supposed to know that?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Find a lot of dinosaur bones in the Ozarks.
I don't
Well,
know.
it would be foolish to go any further into the cliff.
Well, then you can wait.
Wasn't there
here.
like an
Oh, no.
inland sea at one point or something?
Could be. Brian Bennett, welcome. Happy Friday.
What's this slippery? Seems hotter down here. Listen.
What is it?
Sounds like water.
If this water, that could mean a way out of here.
Like a hot
Good
tub.
Lord. Look at this.
Good Lord, it's a hot tub.
Ooh. It is. Hot springs. Ooh, okay.
Cool.
I'm going to find out where that water leads to.
Please be careful.
By all means. We'd hate to lose you.
But I'm afraid you will.
This guy just keeps...
If he goes down there.
He's so snarky.
He's so silent. He always
You
just
once
shows up out of
told me
nowhere.
that you were, what was the word you...
Oh, he sneaks up.
Paleontologist.
Yeah, a study of things that were old.
Very old.
Perhaps you know of my creature.
Welcome to
It's great
Brian
and powerful.
and William.
My greatest
William,
discovery.
happy Friday, William. Good to
Like
see
to
you,
see
sir.
it?
You will.
Don't worry. Look, why don't you exhibit it? You exhibit the rest of your creatures. Why don't you exhibit this too?
Yes. All you need is publicity, advertising. I'll pay for it. Why, people will come from all over the world to see the thing. Why, you'll be famous.
Stop it! Stop it! You still don't believe. You're making fun of me, aren't you? Miss Stern, you're a very pretty woman. If you like, I might decide to take you out of here.
No!
Do what he says. It's our only chance.
Norman!
Don't be a
Just
fool.
go.
You're the only one who can save us.
Look, why don't you share your discovery with the world? Why don't you let us help you?
Help me. You fools. First, see if you can help yourself. Damn you!
Wayne! The gun! Don't let him get the gun!
Keep it then. Keep it! It won't do you any good.
Imagine if that was Peter Lorre.
it would be a lot of fun.
Dr. Wind had me.
Oh, boy.
Peter
Got
Lorre
away.
could do the sneaking up
And
thing
thanks to
really
you, he
well.
isn't
Like
likely
if it was
to
Peter
be back.
Lorre that snuck up.
Yeah.
Well, it leaves Robert himself to save us instead of just me.
Oh, I expected you to be impressed.
Oh, Norman. You know, I never realized before what my value to you was. I know you told me earlier today, but I didn't want to believe it.
This relationship has been disintegrating
Now I
before our
know.
eyes.
I know how much I mean to you. And it isn't enough.
And it was already hanging on by a thread.
That sounds
Jeez.
rather final, my dear.
It was meant to be.
I see. I think I'll have a look below.
Yes, serious.
Awkward.
Get the gun. William sent a star.
Thank you, William.
Thank you,
Not very
William.
professional, but at least stop the bleeding.
Racking them up tonight.
Wayne! I think I found a way out. Come on down and have a look.
What is it?
That's the way out.
I do love these zooms. They're very slow.
What is it?
Wait for 'em.
Stearns, you better get back up here.
Why?
Get back!
Look at that indeed. Wow.
Oh, whoa, okay. Is it a split diopter shot? Well, I'd say he deserved it.
Yeah. I won't miss him.
Sorry.
Not one bit.
God, I thought it was there. Or am I going mad?
If you are, we both are. That's impossible. There's nothing like that for millions of years. But it was there. It was real. It's alive.
Oh, he said it.
Ah.
He said it.
So this is some kind of dinosaur man? Is
Yep.
this the missing link?
Yep. A prehistoric beast.
Wayne.
Just making her move.
Wayne. What was it?
It's impossible.
So was what we saw.
The only thing I've seen are drawings, fossils, prints. But what it looked like was a Massasaurus, which was a kind of aquatic lizard. The most successful of its kind, grew to be 40 or 50 feet tall. There were hundreds of them around here, 75 million years ago.
Oh, but how? I mean, I don't understand.
I don't know. We talk a lot about suspended animation,
I've heard of suspended animation.
right? The art of slowing down the aging process. Maybe through some freak of nature, it's already happened
Dinosaur
here.
in a cryogenic chamber.
Yeah, man. I mean, that bubble in water.
It got
go back
stuck
up to the room.
inside a
Okay.
sulfur pit.
Mm-hmm. Instant preservation. Can't go wrong with good old sulfur pit. Son of Frankenstein taught us anything. And Ghost of Frankenstein.
There were caves under that house too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's caves under every house if you dig for it.
Could do it.
He was sitting down.
Been downstairs, haven't you?
Yes, but I didn't do anything.
I wanted to
That's
get inside.
funny. You've always hated what's down there. Maybe you're changed. Maybe you're beginning to like it.
Oh, no, I swear to you. I just wanted to see
If our friends were still alive, and were they?
the young man, the lady.
What about Stearns? Was he there? I'm glad you're beginning to take an interest in these things. Because you know what'll happen.
Please. Oh, please. Please don't be angry.
Go to bed, fella. It's getting late. Go on!
I'm gonna talk real low, and then I'm gonna talk real high. Shit, player troubles out on the organ. I have a Hawaiian shirt that looks like that. He's been doing that shot a couple times now, of like starting with the back to the camera, and then it's funny.
Want some coffee? Miss Pittman brought him. She went back to get some bandages, change her dressing. Miss Pittman?
Rigby, do you know the significance of what you've got down there?
So now you do believe.
Yes.
Isn't it a magnificent creature?
How did you find it? Where did you...
Would you really like to know?
Oh, any scientist would give his life to discover something like that.
Since that's what's about to happen, I'll tell you. I came here several years ago looking for gold. And I found it, some, before it was taken from me. One morning I dug through to a cavern. And then I found there was something down there, something alive. I decided to make it my friend. I brought it food, cattle, sheep, sometimes a coyote that I'd catch. And then one day, a stranger came trying to find what I had in the cave. He found it, or rather it found him. I chose those who couldn't be traced. Those whose families and friends thought they'd been swallowed up.
That's inhuman.
Inhuman? I offered to save you, didn't I? I meant what I said last night. I think you'd find life out here better than there.
No.
If it's Bella you're worried about, I have ways of taking care of her.
No.
It's your choice. You have a little while longer to make up your mind. Greedy! Just for 1 second, try and think like a scientist. Do you realize the value of your discovery
He ain't
for
no
mankind?
scientist.
Mankind? What do I care about mankind?
Gotta work hard for that.
Just something I could use as a lever or a ram.
Oh, why bother? He's armed and we're not.
Oh, don't you go getting discouraged on me. I'm counting on you to keep my spirits up.
Mr. Thomas, I brought you some bandages.
Oh, thanks, Miss Pittman. Thank you.
I heard you talking a moment ago. And I heard what he said about me. And I'll help you now. If I can.
Please, sit down. Please.
How did you get into this?
Oh, I was like you once. It seems so long ago.
And now the tragic story.
Seems like an eternity. But really, this nightmare began just 2 years ago. It was the last day of a well-earned vacation, and the day was almost gone, and I was shopping for a place to spend the night. Only another school teacher could know what I mean by shopping, because only she would know that we must stretch the pennies until fall rolls around. The luxury motels are out of the question. Teachers, well, they don't have fancy credit cards.
Teachers can't afford to stay at safe hotels. We
Suddenly,
gotta.
I found the town behind me, and I realized I must try to make the next community.
I can make it one more. I gotta get one more
Biggest
town
mistake
over.
I ever made.
I can only afford the most sus sleeping conditions possible.
Do like these shots.
Yeah, well.
Lynchian, no.
Yeah.
He loves his driving road shots. A little more pavement focused.
You Lynch would love that big dinosaur.
Yes, he would have.
Well, it may be hard for you to believe, but he actually looked kind that first time I saw him, just like any other person. He explained that there were no accommodations to be had, and that he'd have to wait until morning to go into the nearest town for gasoline, and, well, I was welcome to spend the night. He said something about about looking after his children. This seemed peculiar, as I'd seen no sign of anyone else living in the house.
Oh, that carpet. Like that. Yeah, Joe Cole. See, that's what Norman Bates needed. He needed a prehistoric monster living in that swamp out back. Made Psycho so much more interesting. Psycho's not interesting. What if instead of mother, it was a monster?
Yeah, and then at the very end, a paleontologist comes out and explains the whole thing. When layers of sediment compact over millions of years.
Here we go for 5 minutes.
Replacing the mineral content of the bone with...
Jesus Christ. I love that. Yeah, I feel like the one thing this movie's missing is like an original score. You know, like, oh, that light. That's what set Manos apart, you know?
It's true.
Manos had that original score going for it.
I mean, it had a lot of original elements to it, but...
It did.
I'm enjoying our performance of... What's this actor's name again?
Bill Thurman.
Bill Thurman.
He's doing a good, yeah. He's got some range. He played a lot of like law enforcement, like sheriffs and stuff like that. So, I mean, that later in his career, but I'm sure he enjoyed here getting to like play the bad guy, and play the villain, you know.
It's so complicated looking.
Well, she got it at the women
Danielle flashes.
Targeted version. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Danielle flashes. That pattern is so complicated.
Creeping around.
I've been thinking, you know. Yeah, seriously, I think he played that role a lot. Yeah, that would be pretty horrifying.
I was trapped.
I feel like you could
Prisoner
kick
of a
out
man
those
I would later learn was a madman.
You might be able to.
And I wouldn't rest until he could pull me into the twilight world with him.
The Twilight
Oh, would he
Zone.
do it?
Whoa.
By every fiendish trick he could imagine. He began by starving me of food and water.
And that is going to take us to our second break. So we are 2/3 of the way through. It's alive. What are we thinking so far, Evan?
And it's a flashback. We've been on this like tangent for a while now.
Extended flashback.
Yeah, I get this
right?
backstory.
Yeah. Don't you love some late stage exposition? Doesn't everybody?
Oh gosh, it's I mean, I'm still enjoying it. Still enjoying it. I'm wondering where exactly it's gonna go. I mean, I guess I could guess, but we said about having the Chekhov snakes earlier, but
Right.
I was thinking like they established that he is immune to snake bites, so it wouldn't necessarily do them any good.
Right.
To drop this man in, like a pit of rattlesnakes.
Yeah,
like
snake pit.
Like we've seen before.
We have seen that before.
Yeah, I don't know. Still I'm enjoying it, but
You're like, all right, where are we going? Because we're not necessarily moving the plot forward at this point.
Right, yeah.
I don't mind a little backstory. Don't get me wrong, but
I want to see the monster again.
I know,
That's
right?
probably where this is going, but it does make me wonder why they included all the snake stuff.
Yeah, there's like you said, Chekhov's snakes. It has to go off later in the movie. It just has to. We'll see what happens.
The snake must be fired in the third act.
Yeah. We could only be so lucky. We'll see. Yeah, I think that it is kind of funny the way that you have so much, like, it's been building so well, and then at this point they're like, all right, let's fill you in a little bit. It's like, I don't need you to fill me in now. I just want to know where the story's gonna go next.
Yeah, I feel like this situation doesn't warrant like that much explaining, that much backstory.
No.
It was pretty easy to.
But I think that's Larry Buchanan trying to fill the 80 minutes. It's like the script maybe was only like 70 pages, and he's like, I need like another 10 minutes. This has been going on for a little bit though, but I mean, still, it's not bad. All in all, I would dare to say this is, even though we haven't seen the whole thing yet, his best effort. But, you know, like you said, I want more monster, right? Like, let's get more monster. And we have seen that monster costume before in a Larry Buchanan film.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I thought it looked very familiar, but I was wondering if I was just imagining that.
It is the same costume as in Creature of Destruction.
Okay.
And remember, in that one, the hypnotist was hypnotizing his assistant to become the ghost that was this fish monster.
Right.
Doesn't make a lot of sense, but that was the plot. So, yeah. I don't know what to tell you. But enjoyable nonetheless. And there was like a fair amount of monster in that movie, right? Like when it was attacking people. But so it's the same suit. It's being worn by the same person. I'm trying to decide if I should leave that as a surprise or let's probably save it. I'll save it. But you know, we have seen the monster. So at this point, I could read that that Tommy Kirk quote about this movie, because you know, I mean, again, we've seen it. We've seen the monster at this point, right?
Yeah.
So we know what it looks like. So his exact quote was, "I worked very hard on It's Alive, trying to be believable about being pursued by some kind of monster, and it turned out the bastard wouldn't spend a nickel on special effects. Instead, he got the guy who was the stand-in, the all-purpose stand-in, to put on a scuba suit with cut-out ping pong balls for eyes, and that was the monster. It fills me with rage, really. It fills me with anger, because it's so disgusting to make a film that cheap and shoddy. I feel very great anger that I even consented to be in it.
Wow.
It was just disgusting."
Is incensed here.
Yeah, he's not happy about it.
Wow.
And if you read Larry Buchanan's quotes on it, he's like, we got along very well during the making of this movie. Like, I spent a lot of time with him, like talking with him, kind of like hanging out with him, drinking with him, trying to like kind of help him process all the stuff that he was going through at the time. His exact quote was something, or not his exact quote, but the paraphrase quote was something like, from Buchanan was, "Well, I'm an Aquarius. So, you know, I was going to listen to what he had to say and try to help him with his..."
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure what Buchanan's reading of Aquarius was there, but he had good things to say about Tommy Kirk, but I think Tommy Kirk, just knowing where he was ending up, I think he just felt anger at his situation, not necessarily anger at Buchanan, even though he basically did just call him a cheap bastard.
Yes,
in that quote. But I think it's interesting to, you know, kind of have that view on it. You get work, you get work. But yeah, and Scott, I also would agree with you about that ending. That was all that build up for then it just like, what? Give me more. I want more. Not a bad movie though, and I'm enjoying this a lot. But you know, this even though this was the last Azalea film, it wasn't his last horror. It was not Buchanan's last horror film. It was also not the last time that he dealt with prehistoric monsters. Because in 1981, he directed his final horror film entitled The Loch Ness Horror, about, you guessed it, the Loch Ness Monster. With a very bad, it's not a,
Did they reuse the same suit?
No, thankfully he graduated from the suit at this point.
That would be very funny.
But you
also
know,
the Loch Ness monster.
right? It would have been interesting to see, but you know, this was kind of in a post Jaws world, so you had to have a mechanical creature.
A little more effort.
But let's just say not that much more effort because it's just looks like a very bad, you know, badly rendered mechanical creature, and it just the acting's very silly, and it just seems very silly. But you know, Larry Buchanan, you know, he was still going for it even at that time, and he still made plenty of movies after the Azalea films, movies that were released to theaters. He did documentaries. He did a movie about Pretty Boy Floyd called A Bullet for Pretty Boy. I think that was right after this film. So, I mean, he made plenty of other movies, but, you know, that was his last horror movie. And that's actually the second trailer that we're going to see. The first trailer is for a, you know, again, this, you're talking about these prehistoric kind of amphibious creatures. Obviously, where's your mind go? But the original iteration of that, which is Creature from the Black Lagoon, right?
Of course.
I think it's easy to forget when you're thinking about these kind of... And I mean, Creature of the Black Lagoon really does bridge the gap because it is presented, especially in the first movie, from this angle of here's this prehistoric creature that could be some kind of missing link. And it's not referred to as a dinosaur monster like this is, but it's still kind of making a similar connection. And not going to see the trailer for Creature from the Black Lagoon. We're going to see the trailer for the sequel to the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Revenge of the Creature. If only because that's a little more... Here they are exhibiting this creature at a water park, and it was actually shot in Florida. So, you know, that's another example of Hollywood getting out of Hollywood to kind of regionally shoot a property that they're producing. And so I think that's just another interesting thing to kind of, again, show us how we got to regional films because, you know, again, in Florida, they had a nice little regional filmmaking community that budded in the early 60s, throughout the 60s. So, and into the 70s with Blood Freak. So, you know, it's always interesting the way that, you know, you have these enterprising independent filmmakers mixed in with Hollywood doing legitimate productions in this area, and that's how you get talent kind of rising to the top, like these actors who started with Buchanan in Texas but went on to do other things. That's the beauty of filmmaking, right? It's the circles, the way it all like overlaps, the degrees of Kevin Bacon, if you want to refer to it that way. So we're going to get these trailers, and then when we come back, we're going to get to the exciting conclusion of It's Alive. So stick around. We'll be right back.
You could be the first man to scientifically study a creature that, by all the laws of nature, should have died 250,000 years ago.
They dared to bring him back alive from his haunts deep in the jungles of the Amazon. They dared to put him on display with the other denizens of the deep, while thousands came to marvel and wonder.
You know, I pity him sometimes. He's so alone. The only one of his kind in the world.
If anything goes wrong, you head straight for the surface, you understand? All right, let's go.
They dared to study him, to probe him, to tempt him with the lure of a woman's beauty, thinking that mere chains could hold in check the primeval forces that surged and roiled within this strange being from the dawn of time.
Hey, look! He broke the chain!
Loch Ness. Deep, dark, cold, frightening. Not to those living on its shores, but to those outsiders who threaten its world-famous secret, the Loch Ness Monster, this is a warning. There is something in these waters. And it is alive. The Loch Ness Horror.
Nessie is the greatest unsolved mystery of our time.
They call her a monster.
And still they come. The curious, the thrill seekers, the scientists, the hunters who would kill for profit.
Shorty, I tell you, she's out there.
Now she is fighting back, and no one is safe.
Easy.
Monster's got
At last, the world's most treasured story comes to the screen.
And we are back. That was the trailers for Revenge of the Creature and the Loch Ness Horror. Yes.
You mean the world's most treasured story?
I do mean that. That's exactly what I mean. Don't you mean that?
Of course. Yeah, you know the greatest story ever told? Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster.
Finally somebody did it. Hammer Films was supposed to do a Nessie movie in the late 70s, and it got canceled. But like, nobody had ever really done one, so Larry Buchanan, Schlockmeister himself, said, nobody's gonna do it, I'll do it. And
cooked up a big Nessie head.
I mean, he got that. Yeah, I mean, it's serviceable. Evan, you said that yourself.
I
right?
did, yeah. I thought I said, you know, it's not that bad. It's giving big fake dinosaur head, but it could be a lot worse.
Don't you love the smoke coming out of its mouth?
It reminds me of there's this like tourist trappy kind of place down at the beach we'll go sometimes where don't know if it's still there, but they used to, at least used to have like a big, it was like a fantasy kind of themed restaurant or something, and they had a big fake dragon outside that would, you know, open its mouth and like breathe out smoke and stuff. Maybe it was mini golf. Maybe that's what it was.
Oh, that's
probably what it was.
Mini golf. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I mean, again, you gotta applaud Buchanan for at least trying to give it one more go in the monster realm.
It's a big step up from diving suit and
ping pong balls.
Ping pong balls.
Absolutely. But I mean, again, think about the turnaround time that we talked about.
9 days.
You know,
1 month.
You have less than a month to get this thing completely.
I need a monster yesterday. What can you? What's in the closet?
Apparently, that's a variation on the quote that is actually like reference is we need them yesterday. Like I need them yesterday. Like,
it's maybe a fun little thought experiment. Like let's say you have 24 hours to cook up a monster from just what's in your house.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Yeah. But that's the beauty of like a 48-hour film festival or those type of things. But yeah, if you literally like, you have to make a feature film and you have like 24 hours to come up with a monster based on just what you have at your disposal right now. Hey, I mean, yeah, like you said, it's a thought experiment. Like, you know, if you got to do it, you can come up with something. Clearly, Larry Buchanan proved that.
Yeah, how many Brillo pads and ping pong balls do you have lying around?
Roger Corman before him. I mean, Roger Corman did it the same way. You know, Brillo pads and ping pong balls. Yeah, garbage bags. That's right. I mean, whatever they had. Don't have to do too much. You just have to put enough finesse on it. You know, it doesn't even. Larry Buchanan's case, it doesn't have to be much. But I mean, I'm liking like the cinematography here. I think it's been well lit. I think like out of all the Buchanan movies I've seen, there's a lot of depth in the way it's shot. And again, the DP here didn't do very much, but he did. He was the DP on Keep My Grave Open. Wait, was he? No. Don't Look in the Basement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a couple other S.F. Brownrigg films. So, you know, I mean, he's obviously a big part of why it's lit the way it is and looks that good, but even the editing is not as bad as we've seen in some other Larry.
It's true. Yeah, we haven't. I mean, we've been in this cave, so we haven't really been getting the like day for night, or the day for night stuff.
Right.
The audio hasn't been cut quite as that one time there at the beginning.
Yeah,
I haven't really noticed. Maybe there have been some, but I haven't really noticed them since.
No, other than that, it's been pretty good. So. We'll see how it concludes. We're just in the midst of what's already proving to be kind of an extended flashback about how our housekeeper kind of ended up in the clutches of this roadside madman. And I mean, we've had the creature kill our most annoying character, so that was a blessing. And we're kind of waiting for the next shoe to drop, but we're not done with this flashback yet.
Yeah, we got to finish this flashback. It's not going to be timed for another monster killing.
Fingers crossed. We'll see what they can do. Limited victim pool anyway, but see what happens. That's essentially the recap. I mean, that's basically it. Is there anything before we get into the exciting conclusion of It's Alive, Evan?
I think what they need to do is to flip the script on our our villain here, they need to befriend the monster.
Yeah, I mean, if he can do it, surely they're charming enough, right? The one dude's a paleontologist. He's
Right,
like, if anybody gets you, it's gonna be me. Okay, I understand.
It's like having dinosaur street cred.
Mm-hmm. You're a paleontologist. Oh.
He's in with the culture.
Is. And I mean, she's charming enough. She's empathetic enough. I think she could hold her own. So,
don't swamp or prehistoric creatures usually go for the woman anyway? Isn't that like a thing?
They do. That's usually where their main interests lie. So
I saw Shape of Water.
Oh yeah, that's taking it to the max.
Really befriend this creature.
Right, really.
Yeesh.
Well, she's not taking the bait from Greeley. He is freely giving her the opportunity to, come live in the house. He'll bump off Bella and bring her in, but she's like, no, I'll stay here in the cave with the monster. Thank you. I'm fine. So we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the exciting conclusion of It's Alive right now.
Me awake at night. By the third day, without food or sleep, the gnawing hunger was more than I could bear.
Oh, that's cool, Scott.
That's cool.
Got some Vaseline on the lens.
I told him that without food I'd die. And he said that wouldn't do because he had plans for me. And he then told me about the hatred for the highway people for bypassing his serpetorium, of how he was doing well until the new road isolated his place. And he said he'd fix me a good meal. And then he moved down the stairs. Somehow the thought of finally getting food made me able to collapse on the bed and fall asleep.
He's been wearing that blue shirt ever since.
only the beginning. With each new horrible act, he tried to outdo the last.
Ugh. Jesus, what? It's turned into a silent movie all of a sudden.
What little presence of mind I had left, I realized I had to escape from this madman's grasp. Now my only problem was to stay awake, as hard as it may seem. Only the promise of my freedom was able to overcome my exhaustion.
Uh-oh, peroxide? I'm gonna turn to that guitar from Mesa of Lost Woman. What? Peroxide? Peroxide!
My one weakness.
Peroxide doesn't mix well with my snake bite immunity.
Oh, jeez.
He's a stuntman too, I guess.
Wow.
Sure, I'll fall down the stairs. I can do that. Dude, with that kind of carpet, I bet that was fun.
Yeah, you could tumble all down those stairs.
Okay, I guess, is this the patented day for night, or is it actually day? I guess we'll find out in a second. Oh, Gypsy J's in the house. Welcome, Gypsy J. Happy Friday. Hope you've been having a good day so far. Hope you had a good stream tonight. Whoa, I like that. Out here in the swamps. run into the Falk monster, Legend of Boggy Creek. Let's get some Bigfoot action out here.
That's what we're missing.
A Bigfoot fighting off against our dinosaur creature. That would be something.
Love a good monster fight.
Wait, her hair changed from when she was in the room earlier? It got really big all of a sudden.
It was like I was on a treadmill.
Standing on end.
Some horrible nightmare.
I don't understand the choice of slow-mo, but still got to pad that time out. Yeah, Gypsy, that could be it. It's definitely the humidity out there in Arkansas. It's a good question, Sears. I mean, again, why not swamp? This slow motion's driving me crazy.
Just when you thought this flashback couldn't get any slower.
We're gonna slow it all the way down.
And it's like, we know she doesn't get away.
Yeah,
like,
as I was saying, we're not advancing the plot forward at all right now. This all happened before everything we've already seen.
Is that a snake?
Yes, yeah. Snake. It's moving very sinister. Wait, no. Belt. Ugh.
As the belt brought welts to my back, the will to live went out of my body. And I'd become one of Gravy's animals. I was afraid.
Are we out?
It doesn't matter now.
Can you get us
back
a key
in the
for
cave?
That door?
Oh, no. How can we get out of here? I don't know.
Do you know what he did with my Jeep?
Oh, I think it's in the wrecking shed with the others.
Look, I've got a blue canvas bag. It's about this big. Can you get it?
I'll try.
And bring it here.
Oh, but what if he sees me? He won't see you.
Wait, look. Wait till it's time to feed us. Bring it then. Can you do that?
Please.
Please, Miss Bennett.
If we just say please enough, she has to do it.
Thank you.
Pretty, please.
She's a school teacher. She's gonna if we just say please.
They should have brought her an apple.
Dynamite caps for excavating. I think I can blow this door down.
Ooh. Oh, snakes.
There you go.
Evan, you might be right, hopefully.
Is he just full of shit about his
crazy woman.
venom immunity?
Could be. That's what I was thinking. Yep, I'm immune to snake bites.
I've spent years building up a tolerance. Starts like swelling up.
Idiot. Could be.
Bella!
There's a Twilight Zone episode that has that as the plot.
Time for dinner already?
They didn't eat this morning, so I thought they might
You're
be hungry.
getting very thoughtful lately, Bella. What were you doing a while ago when you were outside?
Mr. Thomas needed some bandages for his wound, so I got him some.
Is that all?
Yes.
You forgot the napkins.
Oh.
It does give some context to their interaction. Like,
yeah. See, I thought that was like his wife for like a while. Uh-oh.
oh, that's cool, Gypsy. It's a tough job. You know, especially if you're, what was it? There's been a few horror movies where teachers, like, what was it? The Sadist. Those teachers were going to a baseball game.
You got it, great.
I hid it until I came
Teachers just getting
Okay,
caught
listen,
on
I'll
the
tell you what you do. Go
roadside
back
on
to
the
the
way
house,
to
wait about
functions.
30 minutes, then meet us at the car, okay? Yes. Okay, you better go now.
Yeah, I guess The Sadist is another one of those movies.
It'll work.
People getting kind of trapped somewhere off the beaten path.
True.
Baby, right there.
That was actually the movie I was thinking of.
Oh, you were
earlier.
thinking of
I don't
The
know why
Sadist.
I got that mixed up with Buchanan.
No. We might have shown it during a summer of Schlock
Wayne?
because of Arch Hall.
Yeah.
Arch Hall senior and junior.
Well, do we? I mean, if we get out of here.
When, not if, when.
We definitely showed EGOT during the summer of Schlock.
When we get out, you may find out you don't like me at all.
Look, when we get out of here, we may have like 30 or 40 or 70 years to find that out. What? What? What's so funny? What's the matter?
No. I just remember reading somewhere a very famous woman wrote. It's very interesting.
See, like, I like
very
the red lighting behind her. Makes her pop.
Yeah.
Well, because the older you get, the more interesting you become.
That's a good line.
The filming on location
Oh.
always helps.
I don't know how much charge is in this, so we better get way back in time.
Oh, he poisoned the. Remember, he put something in the coffee.
Yeah.
So am I.
Uh-oh, they're sleepy.
Oh, it's warm in here.
Hey, you're not kidding. Very warm in here. Let's get out of here.
Oh no, don't drink more.
Oh, I'm so thirsty.
Let's go. Hey, miss, what's the matter with you? What is the matter with me? Oh, it's a damn coffee.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh.
hide it before he pass out. Oh, that's a good point, Scott. These lights are probably just there already to illuminate a cave. That's why it looks so good.
I could see that. That would make a lot of sense. A lot of sense, Scott. I do like that cave entrance. That is cool.
Mr. Thomas, wake up. What's the matter, Mr. Thomas? You've got to get up.
Oh, jug of coffee.
Oh, Mr. Thomas, there isn't much time. We've got to hurry.
What's one?
He's taken her.
You what?
He's taken her to the cabin, Edgar.
Oh, dynamite. There's dynamite on the bed.
Why don't you just go out with her? There's a way out. That's what I'm so confused about. How's she getting in and out of there? Just go with her.
There. I'm going to tie you up. Just to keep you from running away, hurting yourself. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh.
Don't be frightened. You're safe as long as you're here with me. There's still time enough to save yourself. Very little, but enough. Shh. Your friend can't help you. Only I can do that. So you want to die? Very well, I'll see that you do. Soon you'll be anxious for me to help you, and then it'll be too late. This is your last chance. What is the answer? Wait!
Stupid husband didn't even ever grab the gun.
Get back!
Well, he did. I guess he dropped it. He should have taken it with him. One final injustice. Thank you, Gypsy J. Appreciate that. YouTubing is not easy work, so shout out to everybody putting out this classic content for people to enjoy.
He knocked him down with that kick and he still didn't get the gun?
Apparently still not.
What is it? What have you got?
Dynamite. Something to destroy your creature so that it can destroy no more.
No! I won't let you!
Ooh, what's this?
What do you want? What is it? I'm your friend. I'll save you. I won't let them get you! No! No! No!
How long is this fuse? Creature.
They're dragging a little bit from that spiked coffee.
No, but they're in no condition to drive. They still gotta wait for the gas man.
We gotta tell someone.
Yeah, they'll come and dig. They'll dig. They won't find anything. Everything's gone. It all went. Everything went when the dynamite went. There's nothing left. Nothing! Maybe there never really was anything. You understand? Maybe there was never anything.
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Why not?
No body.
Wow. Okay, that was. It's alive. What did we think, Evan?
It's dead.
Or is it?
It's alive? Question mark.
Who knows? It's part of the fun.
I enjoyed that. I thought that was a pretty serviceable monster flick.
Yeah, I mean,
the least incompetent of
his
Buchanan's
movies
series.
Yeah, that we've seen so far. Yeah, absolutely. I would say, I guess the disappointment is that there wasn't very much monster. You know?
That's true.
But everything going on around the monster was fairly interesting. I don't know. I didn't think that there was. I had been reading people saying that there was only one survivor. So I was waiting to kind of see who ultimately survived. I wasn't expecting necessarily the happy ending that we got, but it was good. I mean, it was nice to see it work out that way. You know, is the creature still alive?
Who knows? Could still be. I mean, it's trapped down there, I guess. It's a big loss for the community.
Really is.
Go to Onyx Cave. Who's gonna feed those snakes?
We never got a payoff on the snakes.
We really didn't. I feel like you could have taken the whole snake thing out. I mean, other than like maybe his, he was taking care of this other dangerous animal. But...
Yeah, I mean, I think that they could have. Why say that he's immune to snake venom?
Yeah, that never comes back up.
Yeah, like why don't you just make him vulnerable and then have the snakes come in at the end and bite him?
Yeah, or have them release a snake or something in an attempt to get him, and then it's like, oh, you got me, but actually, no, you didn't, because I'm immune to snake bites.
Right. Larry Buchanan, working with the bare minimum,
but 9 days.
Yeah, I mean
1 month.
The turnaround time. Absolutely insane. Like, And again, the monster footage minimal. I don't know what the restrictions were on it, where they could only do what they did.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that the actor playing the creature is also the same actor playing Greeley. It's Bill Thurman. He's the one playing the creature. Yeah.
Huh.
And apparently he also played the creature in Creature of Destruction. So
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just his schedule.
It's just
hard.
his wetsuit.
Yeah, and maybe it was. I don't know. His wetsuit, his ping pong balls. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he wore the suit in both, and again, it wasn't really showcased very much for very long here. But I don't know. Maybe even Buchanan kind of saw the limitations of the costume, but he didn't really do too much like around the monster either. It wasn't like he did POV shots from the monster's point of view and like had the monster's hand. You know, the monster was very like distant.
Right. Yeah.
So-
And I mean, they're locked in this cave with an actual monster, but Thurman, what's the guy's name? Gleason?
Greeley.
Greeley always felt like more of a threat than the monster even did.
Yeah, and I think that was very purposeful. And I think that the actor Bill Thurman did a good job like communicating that, like being threatening, being menacing.
I think for me, his performance might actually carry this movie. I don't know that I would have liked it quite as much without him.
That's what a lot of reviews kind of communicate, that same sentiment, that he really, they say like when he's being quietly menacing, that's like, the softer and menacing, that's kind of better than the moments where he's like maniacally laughing, right?
And see, like I would agree with that, even though I really liked when he was
because it's
hamming it up.
That's the schlockiness, right?
That's what I want. That's kind of what I'm here for.
Right.
There's this like one like particular angle that like they kept doing. It was like this like just frontal close up of his face.
Yeah.
Where you just see him, he's all like red and sweaty and laughing or whatever, and it's like it's just it's cheesy, but I kind of love it.
Yeah, I mean those kind of close-ups are a Buchanan staple.
I was gonna ask if because I couldn't quite remember in the other films if we've had that same.
Definitely in the other films, there's shots where it feels like we're uncomfortably close. We're like too close. We need to back up a little bit. This is like too much. But
I'm feeling the emotion. Can you feel
it's right there. But that's where I think that we see that he got better with tonight's film, because it didn't ever feel uncomfortably close. He gave enough kind of lead room.
And even, I mean, I felt like it kind of communicated just the like unhingedness of the character.
100%. Yeah, I mean, I think that they did a good job with that character, Thurman, with that performance, the way they shot it, the way he lit it. Yeah, I mean, it really, that is the kind of the center point of the film is Bill Thurman's performance. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't know, where would you rank this in terms of the other Buchanan movies that we've seen? It's tough, right?
It is tough. I would like, I feel like on a technical level, I would maybe put this one first, even though I feel like, as weird as it was, I almost like the premise of the hypnotist a little more.
I think the other ones like lean into the schlock a little more, and it's a little more, again, the eye creatures, the aliens, there is a little more not absurdity, but kind of a little bit more ridiculousness to the plots and you know, kind of the way that they are communicating. Even Curse of the Swamp Creature, right? Like, that was a little funny. You know, there was a little bit of comedy to that movie as well. And so I think from a schlock perspective, I kind of enjoyed the other ones a little more. But I think I 100% agree on a technical level. I think this is the best of his films.
I wish I remembered Swamp Creature a little bit better.
Well, and the unfortunate thing, it's our episode's not on YouTube because it's we were able to show it live, didn't get interrupted. But
I feel like I remember enjoying it.
Yeah.
That was the one, like, toward the end, there was like a sequence where the guy's like running through the swamp with the gun, chasing the woman or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of swamp stuff.
Yeah, I liked that. Maybe I need a refresher. Maybe that's my favorite of the series.
That one was very enjoyable. Yeah, I guess if I was gonna rank them, I don't know. I guess I would put Curse of the Swamp Creature 1, Creature of Destruction 2. I may put I Creatures above tonight's film. I like tonight's film in the parallels that it draws with regional horror filmmaking, with the tropes of you know, people stranded on the roadside, that American kind of thing of getting lost or getting stranded somewhere.
That was the one with the gator pool. Was that that movie, or was that a different one?
With the gator pool?
Didn't we watch a movie where the guy had like a swimming pool that was full of alligators? It was like very clearly a different.
Oh wait, yeah. What
was that? What movie was that? That wasn't a Buchanan, was it?
It wasn't a Buchanan, but we did have something with an alligator.
It was more recent than the summer.
Yeah, it was recent. I have to look that up. It wasn't Dream No Evil, right? No, I can't remember. We're gonna have to look into that. But I know what you're talking about. Like, I distinctly remember that, but I can't specifically remember. So we've got some people heading out. Gypsy, thanks for tuning in tonight. Appreciate you hanging out. And again, you know, Gypsy's got classic movies every night, so be sure to check out all the good stuff she's got on her channel. TDR wasn't in here because he's actually doing a birthday stream for Wolfcat right now. But, you know, TDR's got a bunch of good stuff this weekend. You know, yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I know Joe Cole's about to head out.
Revenge of the Swamp Creature? Is that?
Curse of the Swamp Creature, yeah. I have to go back and give that a rewatch, because when we watched it, that was the first time I'd seen it, so I feel like I need a refresher on Curse of the Swamp Creature, but yeah, maybe that was it with the alligator pit. I guess that was it. That would have to be it, right?
That been last summer?
It feels sooner than that, though, right? I will check that out, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you're right. I think that is, but I will find out, report back. But yeah, it's it was a good time. I enjoyed it. Again, just you guys cracked me up as always, so keep it fun. And I really, you know, again, appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Of course, Alana, Sears, Kathy, Scott Miller, appreciate you being in here. Joe Cola, of course. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Also had James in here. Corpse, aka Steve, was in here. William Blasco, James. I know we had a couple new people in here tonight. I can't remember everyone's names, unfortunately. Let's see, did Alana? Yep, Alana sent me the chat log, of course. Faithful Alana, always on top of it. And it's up to me. I got to remember to check the email. We also had Sally, of course. Sally gifted us the sunshine. How could we forget? Appreciate Sally for that. Brian was one of our new viewers tonight. Appreciate Brian being in here. Tom O was in here. Appreciate Tom O tuning in tonight. Old Radios, of course. Appreciate you being here tonight, Old Radios. Anybody else? Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else, but if I did, appreciate you tuning in tonight. We're gonna have some a Scream theater up for you guys tomorrow night, and then next week we are trying to decide how I should adjust my schedule, but I think that we are going. Hold on, just need to double check. But I believe that we're going from one schlockmeister to another schlockmeister, and we are actually, because Larry Buchanan is one schlockmeister that we profiled during the summer of schlock, but the other that we like to go to during this time is a little filmmaker by the name of Andy Milligan. And you may or may not remember the two films of his that we've seen so far, Legacy of Blood and Guru the Mad Monk.
Oh, yeah.
Guru the Mad Monk.
I do remember Guru at least.
And Andy Milligan is a regional filmmaker out of New York, who also shot some films in the UK, and I believe next week's film, I think the two of his that we've seen so far were shot in New York. The film that we're going to see next week, I believe, was shot in the UK, and that's entitled The Body Beneath. And it is a vampire film that I think it might play on some Dracula stuff. I'm not sure. It has some very ghoulish looking vampires, and it's a period piece, like Guru the Mad Monk, like Legacy of Blood. So I think we're going to have fun with that. I think it's constantly held up as one of Milligan's better movies. So
get some high quality schlock this season.
Yes, I know. I trying to keep with the patterns, but we dig in. We always find things that are
your finest grade A schlock.
Grade A schlock, absolutely. Thank you, Gypsy. I will do that. I appreciate that. And yes, I will make sure to do that for you as well. We've got that. We'll have that next week, and that should be interesting. And I will be honest, I think that we're gonna keep the mini-sodes on hiatus until next season, if only because I'm so busy during the summer that it's every time I've tried to start getting stuff done with it, and I can't.
It's okay.
So
we can pick it back up.
At
this point, we're kind of like halfway through, right? If we started a serial now, we'd be like into the next season.
Right. So we'll be on hiatus with the mini-sodes through the summer, but then we'll come back after that with Sears's pick, since Sears was our last Trivia of Terror champion, and we'll be continuing with more Trivia of Terror next season. So a little hiatus. It's summer. We don't need who wants to answer multiple choice questions. There's supposed to be no homework during the summer. Come on.
This is Garrett's summer vacation.
Right. I don't want to be writing. I'm like a teacher, much like our kidnapped woman tonight. I don't, during my summer vacation, I want to get lost on the roadside and kidnapped by a mad reptile attraction owner who is, trying to keep his monster fed. Sign me up for that adventure. That's what I do with my summers. That and swim team. That's But
the bad swimmers get locked in the cave.
That's right. You have to face off with it. You have to try to outswim the monster. It's wolf and prey. You're the prey. The monster's the wolf. Good luck. So you gotta love it. But
spoiler, it's just Garrett in a costume.
I put on the ping pong ball.
You could motivate your swimmers pretty well if you started haunting your own pool
with the monster. Oh, they would
turn it into a Scooby-Doo kind of deal.
Scare the swimmers, scare the lifeguards.
Yeah.
They definitely need it right now. They're not taking their job seriously enough. So monster costume. Yeah, then they're like, oh, what? We got to be on our toes. There's a monster on the loose.
Yeah, forget undercover boss, undercover monster.
Ooh, yeah.
Or I guess it would be boss monster, but that kind of means something else.
It could work. It could work. I see that. I definitely see that. But we really, really, really appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. And again, whatever you got going on, if you got something you want us to shout out, please let us know, because we appreciate all the support. We got a lot of gifts tonight, so we appreciate all those gifts. Everybody that gave to us this evening, and however we can give back to you, please let us know. But anything before we sign off tonight, Evan?
Yeah. Thank you very much. I didn't do that earlier.
Check.
Check, please.
Until next week, sweet screams, everybody.
And to all a good fright.